Here's to the dreamers, the seekers, the wise. Crystal lavender will reach in the skies. Through tarot and starlight we'll always roam. In the heart of the universe we found our home. Comes where the mystics play. We speak the language of the Milky Way. A touch of Venus, a kiss from the moon, guiding lost hearts with a sweet gentle tune.
Hi Capricorn, welcome here, welcome back. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're on, whatever time you're watching this video. So we are going to do your June monthly check-in, all right? And before we get started, we're going to talk about this. This is my book. It is called Say You Love, and it is a testimony of triumph over the darkness of childhood, SA, and addiction, all right? And I wrote this book completely, like, embarrassingly vulnerable and honest because I wanted to send a message of hope and inspiration for anybody that's sitting in silence, struggling, thinking that they are all alone, okay? Hi, my name is Crystal, and I am 4+ years into recovery. I am a recovered addict, and this is my story of how I started and how I found recovery. Okay, so if you know anybody that is suffering in silence, thinking that they're alone, or you yourself has an addiction issue, or something from childhood that they're trying to get over, like, please download my book. Okay, you could get a free download on my website at crystal-lavender.com. You could get a signed copy if you email me, or you could get it on Amazon for $12.12. Okay, so with that being said, let's get this party started. And if you would like a personal private reading, you can go to my website, crystal-lavender.com. I just put it at the bottom of the screen. It'll be in every one of my description boxes. And if you would like to sign up for my free weekly newsletter, you can get a free book, a free newsletter, and you can sign up for a personal private reading. And there's a 10% off coupon for any one of my available services. All right. Enough of that stuff. Let's get this party started. Hey, Irie, my kid. I love you too, Irie. Hi, Mama Beans. Yay. All right, Capricorn. What's going on for June for Capricorn Collective? My cat is mad. He's out of the room and he's mad about it. So if you hear him in the background, he's all pissed off. Oops. Capricorn. What do we got for Team Capricorn for the month of June? Capricorn for the month of June. What do we got? We have the Magician. That's a good card to start out for the month of June. So you are a master, you're being a master manifestor. You could be a number 22, a life path number 22, which is, they're considered the master builders. The Magician is very, very versatile, is very, very skilled in energy work. So like, you might know how to like seek out opportunities. There might be opportunities that are going to be available to you this month that maybe some people wouldn't be able to see, but I feel like you are going to be so like open and ready to receive, and the thing about manifestation is like being ready to be ready to be ready. Okay, so like where your attention flows, your attention with intention, right? But just like when you're going out fishing or whatever, like if you're going out fishing, you're not just going to sit at home waiting for the fish to find you. It's like the fish aren't running to catch you, but you're not running to catch the fish either. It's like you show up with the fishing pole and bait and you're ready to catch fish, right? Like a boxer that has been training for years and years and years doesn't call up HBO and be like, hey, HBO, like you should see how many knockouts I've got, It's like there's a talent scout watching, looking, like ready to pounce on the talent that's out there. So I feel like this month you're just going to be ready to be ready to be ready to be ready. It's like you are like, you're not chasing opportunities, but you're also like really good at being able to pick them out, like a talent scout, like I feel like you've been really restless. Like you feel like something big is about ready to happen. And you're just kind of restless, waiting. Like, it's like you feel like your whole life's about to change or something big's about to happen. And it's like you have a sense of restlessness, you have the three of wands. waiting. Like you just know, I don't know how you know, but you know that something big is about to happen, that something major is about to shift. And it could be the energy in the air, because we do have, was it Venus moved into Aries? No, Saturn moved into Aries. Venus is in Aries too. We have all kinds of major transformations. Like those aren't just like, those planets stay in their orbit for like 20 years, so these are major transformations. And it feels like you're getting a little bit restless, like on the edge of your seat, because you know that it's coming. It's almost like you're watching a thriller movie, and you know that something's about ready to pop out at you. The Emperor, you know that something's about ready to pop out at you, but you're not sure when. You could be dealing with some sort of a father figure. You might have somebody that's abusive of their power. I don't know if this is a boss figure, if this is a father figure, if this is just somebody that's like really authoritarian. You might have an encounter with like a moody freaking security guard or something. There could be like just somebody with authority, but they're like abusing their energy. It's not like they're not for the people, by the people. It's like, well, you will respect my authority. You might have some sort of clash with somebody like that for the month of June. But it's saying to kind of keep like, there's some times that you want to say some stuff, but this might be a battle that's better left, like, sometimes the battle is won by walking away instead of fighting it. And I feel like there's going to be a clash with somebody, either a father figure or some sort of authoritarian figure, that the way that you win that battle is by not participating in it. Because you got the Page of Swords in reverse, so that's kind of like don't say what you want to say. Let them, and you've got the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. So there might be some sort of money situation going on. Maybe an unexpected bill. Maybe you put something on auto pay that you forgot about. There might be something that's popping up out of nowhere. So you might want to put a little bit aside. Don't make any sort of like crazy impulsive purchases this month. But you do have the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. So if you have been experiencing some sort of financial difficulty, it looks like there will be an uptick. There will be some sort of luck, because it comes out right after the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So you might have some sort of lucky break as far as finances are concerned, or maybe that's where the authoritarian, like that the tyrant, you're dealing with some sort of tyrant. They might be holding money over your head or holding money against you. But it looks like you're going to catch a lucky break in the month of June as far as your finances are concerned. Let's see what else we've got for the month of June for my Capricorn collective. What do we have in love? Love. So your money is going to be like, it looks like it's starting out a little bit rough, but you got the Strength card. So just keep doing what you're doing, Capricorn. Strength comes in many different waves. Like there's different waves of strength. Sometimes it's a lot harder to stay calm in a situation or to not speak your mind. And then sometimes it's a lot harder to speak your mind. Like it's discernment, like there's a time and a place, like the Serenity Prayer. I feel like the Serenity Prayer is going to be your mantra for the month of June. Three of Cups in the reverse, Five of Wands. There might be some sort of third party that is jealous of you and what you've got going on. And you're like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, why are you jealous of me? But they're jealous of the way people respond to you, the way that your group or the people that are around you, like they might be jealous of your support system, of your family dynamic, of how people like seemingly love you no matter where you go. They might be a little bit envious of that, but there looks like there's some sort of confrontation, with the Three of Cups in the reverse and then the Five of Wands. Like there might be too many people and too many chiefs and not enough Indians. There could be butting heads as far as like who is right about a situation or what is right. It's not about who's right, it's about what is right. Sometimes we get into arguments with people not because we want to understand them, or they get into arguments with us not because they want to understand us or try to communicate or work things through. It's like they just want to argue. Like there's some people that are just argumentative. Like there are some people that just straight go to the bar because they are looking for a fight. All right. You could be encountering somebody on the outside that thinks like maybe you're hitting on their girl or hitting on their man or whatever, like because I feel like this is like some sort of third party confrontation, but it doesn't feel like it's a third party with you. It's not like you and your partner, and then somebody like you and your partner are fighting over somebody else. It's like I feel like somebody thinks that you're flirting with their partner in the month of June. So they might think like maybe you've got a close best friend or something, and their boyfriend or girlfriend is jealous of you, like jealous of the relationship that you have with their partner. It feels like. What sort of clarification can we get on this Three of Cups and the Five of Wands? Give me clarification on this Three of Cups and Five of Wands, please. 10 of Cups. Oh. The Eight of Wands in reverse. So, this might have been somebody that's had either they think that you might be super close with this person. This could be like your best friend's boyfriend or your best friend's girlfriend or somebody that's really really close to you, because it felt like there was a sense of jealousy when this first came out. It was like a sense of jealousy over something that you have or something that how people respond to you. They're like, it feels like there's somebody that is insecure about your security with one of their favorite people. All right. And it's also your favorite person. So it's like your favorite person and they're insecure. Like you have no insecurities. You know that that's your favorite person. You know what I mean? If that's your best friend, you're like, that's like, bitch, that's my best friend, but this person is a little bit, they feel insecure by y'all's connection, you know. Like they might bring it up a lot to this person, like, oh well, why don't you just date Capricorn, you know what I mean? Like they might argue, like they might get in, I don't know if this is you, or like if this is you and your person, then you guys argue over like your person's best friend. Okay, like there's somebody in their life that is really super close to them, that either you or they, like maybe you have a best friend and they bring that up a lot. Well, why don't you just marry them, you know what I mean? Why aren't you with them? Like they bring it up in some sort of weird sarcastic, like confrontational way, and it's because they're intimidated by the connection that you guys have together, but shit, in the long run, like friendships usually last a million times longer than relationships these days. So it's like, that relationship that you have with this person is secure, and they're intimidated by y'all's attachment to each other. They thought that once you guys got together, that they got together, that it would diminish the connection that the best friends had with each other, and it doesn't look like it's doing that. What else can we tell Capricorn? Knight of Cups. I do feel better. Dude, this month has kicked my blood. Shout out to anyone that has to work with endometriosis. Okay, if you have to work and you have to stand for 8 hours a day, like I used to do that, man, like there are some days that I am so like grateful that I do what I do, because you got the Hierophant. So it looks like this connection isn't gonna go nowhere. Like they're staying committed. You're staying committed. I don't know. That's Seven of Wands. That's just doing the internal work. Make sure that you stay vigilant with your communication. Don't back down. Don't let this person disrespect you in the way that they talk to you about this relationship either. Okay, because you have the right to have friends, or they have the right to have friends. All right. Like that's a huge red flag when somebody comes in and they're like, oh well, you can't talk to this person or this person or this person, and it's like they are just your friend. You know, like I understand that there's a lot of infidelity in the world, but there's also a lot of control addicts out there. And it's not a matter of control, you know? It's like this person might be extremely controlling, or they just don't know how to work through their own trauma, but that's a them problem and not a you problem. That's one of the things about being accountable. It's like, you know what's yours, you know? But it looks like the relationship is going to stay committed. The Three of Swords, yeah, they might be dealing with some sort of like past heartbreak, or like some sort of past experience that makes them feel that this, you know, this might be a repeat cycle. But still, that's their triggers are their responsibility, just like your triggers are your responsibility. Like I've had to check myself a couple times, man, on some shit. Like, okay, why am I feeling like this? Is this my insecurity talking? Is this some sort of trigger that I have? You know, like I am a what they call fearful avoidant. So I'm like, come here, go away. Look, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. Love me, love me, love me, love me, love me. No, fuck off. You know, like I don't want commitment. I don't want any sort of intimacy. Like intimacy, oh hell no. You know, like I have this like push pull tendency. So I've really had to like be honest with myself and be accountable with myself. Like, okay, like where is the actual truth in this situation, and where is it that your fear is running the show? All right. So I think there needs to be a real honest and vulnerable conversation with either your best friend or with your partner about your best friend. You know, Page of Pentacles. It might be slow moving, very slow moving. You know, kind of take it slow, but you can plan for the future. You know, make plans for the future. Go ahead and buy those concert tickets. All right. Like I don't feel like this person's going anywhere. You know, like there definitely needs to be a little bit more open communication and not so confrontational. It's like try to eliminate the word you. If you are trying to have an important discussion with somebody that you care about, number one, don't have it through text message. That's the easiest way to miscommunicate what somebody is saying. And number two, try to eliminate using the word you. You know, use a lot of I's, like I feel like this, or I feel this way, or I am responsible, or you know, just use a lot of I words instead of you words, because as soon as people bring up the word you, it's like all of a sudden our guard goes up and we shut down, you know, because we feel like we got to be defensive because we feel like they're talking directly to us or at us. And most of the time it's not even like that. You know, most of the time it's just a matter of miscommunication. Tetris Queen of Dishwasher. You know, this person could be down on their luck as far as their finances go, which could be another reason why they feel a little bit intimidated by the connection you have with your other friend or with your best friend. All right, what else can we tell Capricorn for the month of June? Let's go ahead and get you a spiritual as fuck card, Capricorn. It says feel your feelings. Okay, so feelings are valid no matter what. The fact that you feel something automatically makes it valid no matter what, no matter if it's the truth or, I mean, it doesn't necessarily make it the truth, but it's valid. Okay, so you have to examine why you feel the way that you feel, and then if there's anything that you could do about what it is that you feel. But the fact that you feel something automatically makes it valid. It doesn't make it the truth, but it makes it valid. And it says set a timer for 30 minutes and give yourself full permission to feel whatever it is that you've been avoiding. Organize your sock drawer while you cry or seethe or get jiggy with some hardcore self-pity. Then, when the time is up, get off your ass and go do something constructive. You big little sweetheart of a heart will thank you later, right? It's okay to feel. It's okay to not be okay sometimes, but you can't stay there, right? You can't stay there. All right, Capricorn, that is your June reading. I will be back in a couple of minutes for Aquarius. All right. I love you guys so very much. And if you would like a personal private reading, please go to my website at crystal-lavender.com. You could sign up for my free weekly newsletter and get a free download of my book. And there is a 10% off coupon for any one of my available services. Okay. You just apply that where it says coupon or whatever. I think it's Mystic 10, and that will give you 10% off of any of the services that I offer. And until next time, I love you guys so very much. Be good to yourself and others always and always. All right. Vroom, beep, beep. Love you. See you soon.